Hey y'all, so it's me and my 10-year-old Violet, and we're here kind of just talking about this whole like keep the kids safe and save the children and shit like that. And then there's a post that's going around talking about social media, TikTok, allowing your kids to have Snapchat, shit like that, where they're exposed to strangers, even exposed to the kids at their school who might want to fucking bully them, or, like, oh, look at this picture Violet posted, or look at this, that, the other. And even without it being a platform to post pictures and things like that, Violet has already had situations where, it was just like a text chat and people are gossipy and clicky and things like that. And I think that that's a big door to allow bullying and shit through. You know what I mean? Like even just that, even just that, just bullying being an issue. And then if that's not bad enough, then I have gone to JoJo Siwa's Facebook page. You remember that, Violet?
Mm-hmm.
We went to JoJo Siwa's Facebook page and I showed her a fucking bizarre amount of creepy comments from old, creepy, nasty, gross looking dudes who are like, yeah, JoJo Siwa, work it, girl. Like, hello, she's a fucking child who wears giant bows in her hair. What about that is sexy or sexual? Nothing, unless you're a total effing creep. So I showed her this. We looked through the comments, the reactions, we looked at the profiles, we looked at the guys, we looked at other things that those guys looked at, and I showed her like this fucking bizarre amount of creeps in the world who are like, hell yeah, I want to see pictures of young ass girls. So Violet here has totally had issues with people being like kind of making fun of her for not having social media or not having TikTok. Like, oh, Violet's the only one that doesn't have it, right, Violet? Remember that?
Yeah.
At your birthday party? Like all the kids had their phones and stuff, and Violet's like the only one who doesn't have a phone. And Violet, what have I told you about like social media and like creepy dudes and like, just what to look out for?
Look out for strangers and rapists.
But how can you distinguish those people from anybody else?
If they're acting really nice to you.
But like, what would distinguish just like a nice person being nice from somebody
Giving
who's
compliments, presents, saying you're pretty and stuff. Yeah.
kind of like, it's what we call grooming, huh?
Grooming.
That's what we talked about, grooming. So like someone who just kind of is like a little too much, especially we talked about like physical touches at school, especially because, there's guy teachers and things like that. There's so many different facets you have to worry about, right, Violet?
Yeah.
And we've talked about child molesters, sex offenders. We've talked about rape, molestation. We've talked about what? We've talked about like, I feel like we've talked about almost everything there is to talk about in the way of protecting yourself and not just protecting yourself, but what to look out for to protect your friends and your sisters, right? And then when to know that maybe one of your friends is in danger or your sisters are in danger and maybe need you to step up and say something if they can't, right? Yeah, that was kind of antisocial. So this is a funny video to make with her. But I think it's important that people see me here with my kid and the things that we talk about and how real this shit is. Like, it's not a joke. It's not like, I'm not silly for thinking that it's completely ridiculous to allow your child to have social media. I think that I can prove a million times over that there are ways for creepy ass grown adults to access your children. Like, undoubtedly, there's ways for people to have access to your children and for them to be kind and gentle and empathetic and to groom your freaking kid via social media. And it's not that hard. And there's so much shit you wouldn't see that would go completely under the radar. And I don't see it being a thing for my kid. I think that if Violet was 16, 17 years old and had an incredible grade point average, I could see letting her have a phone or letting her have social media if I felt like she was a responsible young lady who I have prepared and who I can trust to protect herself. But it's going to take a long time and a lot of training and a lot of education for my daughter to be able to be in an uncomfortable situation and know when to pull a gun or a knife on somebody, I don't think that's something we talk to our kids about at all. We don't talk to our kids about guns, knives, protecting yourself. Because I think it would be really fucking hard for somebody to rape you if you stuck a gun in their eye socket. Don't you think, Violet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. If a dude said, you know, take your clothes off, and then you just pull out a gun and you're like, click, clack. What's he going to do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't going to maybe rape and molest nobody. And I bet you he ain't going to rape and molest anybody after that either. If we teach our daughters to have a gun, a fucking knife, a taser, mace, anything. Dude, I remember being at the tattoo shop, being alone and being creeped out weaponless, and I fucking weaponized a bottle of bleach to spray super far so that if somebody came in, I'd fucking bleach them in the eyeballs. These are things that, like, I have to tell my kids. I have 5 daughters. 5 daughters. And every single one of them has to be prepared enough to protect herself in the event that anybody try to attack her. And this shit happens when they're children. Children get molested. I was fucking 6 when I got molested. This shit happens. And guess what? Nobody warned me about child molesters. Nobody warned me about creeps. So then all of a sudden, I'm fucking neck deep in a creepy ass situation and I had no idea what it meant or what it was or what any of the lingo or who to tell or what it meant. I had no idea. I'm not going to do that injustice to my kids. And you shouldn't fucking either. You should not fucking either. You know, and I talked to even my daughter about, like, boys. Boys are incredibly untrustworthy between the ages of, like, 15 and 25. They have one fucking goal. They have one goal, and that's to get their pee-pee touched. Don't play me like it ain't. And you gotta be out there telling your sons not to be fucking creepos about their wee-wees, okay? For real. Because I'm gonna teach my daughter to punch your son in the fucking dick if he's a creep with it. Like, honestly. I'm out here teaching my daughters to fucking defend themselves. To defend themselves. What do I tell you to do if creepy guys try to touch you or talk to you or come up to you?
Spit in them.
Spit.
Spit, yell, and, yeah.
What else? Like act weird.
Act weird. Scream
Scream obscenities. Like, get the fuck back, motherfucker, or my mom's gonna cut your goddamn face off and wear it for Halloween. Ah! And then just throw your body weight around and scream and spit, poop your pants and pee if you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real. That's real. It's fucking crazy, you guys. Why the fuck do you want your kids on social media? Let's be fucking real. We're talking about save the kids. Talking about kids getting trafficked, kids getting moved across fucking states and countries, fucking taken far away from their fucking homes. And you don't think that the internet maybe lends some fucking help to these motherfuckers? Like, let's be fucking real. I have been talking to my kid about this for well over a year. Social media is not in our future. Not for any of my fucking kids. There's no fucking way. There ain't shit on social media that they need. There isn't. Not even to fucking talk to their peers at school. Because these motherfuckers are out here gossiping and who likes who and whose boyfriend you want to fucking whatever. And, well, yeah, you're fucking 10. Go fucking learn to knit. Go fucking play Roblox. Go do something. But don't be talking to motherfuckers on Roblox either. You gotta be checking this stuff, yo. Save the fucking children and start the fuck at home. Right, Violet?
Yeah.
Save the fucking kids, right?
Yeah.
And Violet's been watching all these fucking conspiracy theories about sex trafficking, huh? You watched all that crazy stuff. She's been watching all of it with me. Shit that made you kind of nervous, huh?
Oh, yeah.
The paintings that the motherfuckers keep up in their house,
Oh,
those
yeah.
the children being tortured and bound and stuff up in that swimming pool in some fucking castle in some place. Like, we watched all this together. And that shit, she really got freaked out. Like, huh, Violet? That's some crazy stuff up in the world, huh? Protect your fucking kids. Don't fucking lie to them. Don't mislead them into thinking there's trustworthy people in this fucking world. Because a fucking dad can molest his own kids and a motherfucker can feel safe as shit until the moment that things go wrong. Stop making your kids feel fucking safe. I'm sorry if that's desensitizing them, but maybe they need to be desensitized in order to fucking survive. Think about it, motherfuckers. I'll be back making more videos telling y'all how to live your goddamn lives, so count on it.